it began like something in the beginning of 2020. Like, it just started out that way. I was just trying to do my thing, and then Trixity came into the picture, like, at the time. And Euphoria just looked innocent enough, but I didn't realize it then, so it just became a new picture to me that she will literally become Trixity if I didn't even know early on that she was. I've had suspicions for like about a year now since I didn't trust her that much. And there's some things I don't really want to talk about, but there should be talking about. I can't remember, but honestly, I don't really trust her that much, and even now, I still cannot forgive her for what she's done. Honestly, she made me go through several pains throughout the first year and a half, and I can't forgive her for that. I really can't. So, about the evidence, I couldn't even take a picture because I'm like scared in my mind, because I'm literally, I have the worst anxiety. But now I'm fine, but literally before I had the worst anxiety for about the entire year because her friends were literally like the toxic people I've ever met. Like, they would literally obey her, and they would just like swarm my comments saying I was lying and saying the evidence was fake. It was not. It was real. But nobody believes me because of a lower sub count, and she literally went after anyone else who had lower. She literally was egotistical, like, in her McDonald's stream. Like, she asked, why isn't there more people? When I had 500, there was more, but it was suspicious then, but nobody tended to notice. But I made the video about her calling me a tracer. It's not me. I'm not a tracer. I will never trace anyone's work, even if I'm not good. But I am not that. I'm semi-good, but I'm never going to trace in my life. But this moment literally just angered me because she kept on like bragging me about, and there was one video where, and then she only started, if I should go back, I think around like Violet Talon's or Violet Claw's stream, I made a joke, and then she went all mad against me, and she said she needs to call an admin. She literally didn't even call an admin, but she literally was just the rudest person throughout the stream, and she kept saying that I was probably messaging her to tell her to die. I would never even do that, but what the hell, man. Then we have her friends. Woody White is the most person that I dislike the most, even though she's your fan of me. I'm not forgiving her for what she is nicknaming herself because of me. The nicknames are like not, it's pedophile like stuff, and I cannot even. I'm a minor. This is just uncomfortable for me because she is also a minor, but I don't think she would get charges because she is also a minor. I'm literally just over here just upset at the fact that she literally just abandoned her, like, manipulated her friends against me. It's honestly sad that she's this egotistical just to boost her own self to get people to attack me and almost drive me to suicide. This is not even fine enough. I'm just done with her doing this, even though I've been suffering for about a month and a half with this drama happening. I literally left for like a week, and then I come back, and then she's quote-unquote nice to me, and then proceeds to use me as a toy for attention again. I made a video, then she proceeds to get me banned. About a year ago, like, I think, like, early August, I was banned from Wings of Fire Early Access because they thought I was Trixity /Vitality type / Euphora's Wings. At the time, I literally was crying because I spent all my Robux on that game, and I was not that rich at the time for Robux because I didn't really care for that much, but now I do since I play a lot of different games, but literally I wasted all my money. I went on the wiki, just submitted more appeals, and they denied it, saying, no, you are Vitality types. Before it showed us evidence, we cannot forgive you for this. We will not unban you until it's resolved. And I'm just here, bored out of my mind, can't even literally go with my friends and roleplay, and all my data is deleted. But they did unban me. They said, sorry, misunderstanding. I'm unbanned for the first time after, and then second time rolled around. A week later, I'm banned again. Suspicions rose. She said I was vitality types with Lucy Loudstar, but I think she was manipulated by it. I'm not sure. But I am literally just scrambling around with all the things that happened with me because I was affected the most during the time, but it's all I really have, mostly. But then there's her, literally, there was the time that she made me cry on stream. I was literally bawling my eyes out. She kept sending me DMs, but I don't know where they are because she, quote-unquote, deleted her user. She didn't even, but I can't find it now. She probably deleted the messages. And I literally bawled my eyes out on my own stream. And everyone's come for me. Then her dev team just ignored it, saying probably I was just faking it. I was not. It was real. I would repost it, but then people would start saying I was just being a guilt tripper. I am not doing that for any reason at all. It's just, I don't feel like doing that. I feel like making more videos on this topic, but I don't feel like making any more too. Since one, I'm not letting her, fans going up harassing my own fans too, and she's assuming that her fans are attacking her, with her clearly using her ults. Just become like one of them. It's honestly pathetic. Literally, she did not deserve 2,000 subs, and she's literally over here, selling her own models, and her own dev team hard work is being used for being sold off like the Roblox catalog as Roblox probably has viruses by now, but I'm not sure. Still, it's just upsetting that her own dev team is literally being worked to their limit, and she's selling them. It's honestly disappointing. She only tricked the dev team to make her models so she could sell them. It's honestly disgusting. With her and then we have your drama Dragire, I think, with her quote unquote trying to be your date even though you're clearly not attracted to women. And I get that, it's fine, but literally this is just not right. Neither it's her. I don't even think she is even pansexual. She's probably lying for attention, which is not even right. It's illegal where I live, and that's just messed up. I'm not gonna stand by that, and I hate it when she do that. When she did that, it just triggered me because of the amount of people who are coming out, and her just doing this is just wrong. And I'm just gonna end my thing here. Hope this helps. Sorry for all the misdirection, but this is all the evidence I have with the voiceover. Okay, thank you.
everyone, it's Raven here, your head developer over at A New Dawn, and I first want to apologize for my terrible audio quality. I don't make videos, so I don't have a good mic. And I guess I just want to take a brief moment to talk about my experience with the whole situation. I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible because I know this is going to be a long video. So without further ado, let's get into this. The first view I'm going to show is basically her calling me just out of the blue, which I don't appreciate in general because I'm a very anxious person and random calls out of the blue tend to make me think that there's an emergency. So just gonna get that right out of the way, don't appreciate that. But also she'd call me either when I was in class at college or when I was feeling rather nonverbal, because sometimes I just feel that way, and when I was sick. So yeah, I'm going to show these screenshots so that you guys can see the whole situation there, but overall it was just already kind of suspicious that she would just call me out of the blue, even though I repeatedly told her to stop doing so. I really don't appreciate it. I generally won't answer if someone just calls me out of the blue. I need to plan if I'm going to talk to somebody over a call, because that helps me expect it and not think that there is an emergency going on. The next part I'm showing here is how she continued to vent to me about being harassed by people online. Now I'm gonna make it clear, I don't mind if my friends vent to me. In fact, I actually prefer they do, so that if they aren't feeling well, I know what's going on, I can try and help them through the situation. But during this, no matter how many times I tried to help and just say block the accounts and just pretty much forget about it, move on, she refused. Said for whatever reason she couldn't block the accounts. I don't know why that would be. It's literally a simple click of a button. I didn't press it because I don't want to deal with this type of behavior, so most of the time when she said she didn't want to talk about it anymore or for me to just forget about it, I was like, fine, okay, I'll just move on with my life then. But overall, like, the accusations are false. Nobody was harassing her besides the bad people we already know are in the community. And everyone, pretty much everyone that she said is actually innocent in the situation and weren't doing a thing. And if they were concerned about her and trying to reach out and help, and she wasn't having any of it, and twisted their views and basically made them to be the bad people, accused them of harassing her, which just isn't true at all. The last part I want to talk about is how she accused people of doing things that they just didn't do, specifically Dragire and Bandii. Everyone knows that she was accusing Dragire of harassing her on multiple accounts, which isn't true. As far as I know, he doesn't even have an alternate account. He only has the one which he blocks her on for very legitimate reasons that I won't get into. If he feels like explaining them in this video, that is for him to say. It is not my place to explain his personal relationship with Euphoria and all that. And with the whole Bandii incident, that was actually instigated by Euphoria. She was treating Bandii very badly, basically to the point where Bandii just couldn't take it anymore, which is really not fair against her that Euphoria weaponized that to try and get the community to lash out against Bandii and treat her as the bad person. Same with Dragire, which in my opinion I always knew was kind of false just from how he was interacting with the community. The little that I had interacted with him before the whole incident happened, I just had a feeling that it wasn't true, and it turned out to be correct. It's not true. Dragire was never harassing Euphoria. He blocked her for very legitimate reasons. And yeah, so that's what I just wanted to show with these. The last little note that I want to add is that everything shown here is my personal experience and my DMs with her. So what I show here has nothing to do with what she said publicly, and that any things I might have said against any of the other users mentioned that are innocent were done because she was manipulating me into thinking they are bad people, I do not think that they are bad people now, especially that I've interacted very closely with them with this whole situation, talking to them about it. If I have hurt anyone, I have apologized to them. If there's somebody else that wants me to apologize to them, reach out to me on Discord. You can see my user in the screenshots, and chances are, if you're in the Talons of Peace server, that you can easily find me there. Yeah, I just want to apologize for what Euphoria made me do to some people, talking about them very badly. I do not mean any of those words at all. I know that these people were also really hurt by her, especially as she weaponized the community against them, and I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that I was wrong to think that they were bad. I deeply apologize for anybody I may have hurt, and I hope to foster better relationships in the future with the entire community. We really need peace among everybody, and I want to be a positive force that helps bring it about. So those are the last of the screenshots that I have. I just want to take a moment to wrap everything up here before we move on to the next part of the video. Like I said, if anybody wants to reach out to me, I can be contacted on Discord. Do not be afraid to do so. If I don't reply in a timely manner, chances are I am either busy or at work, and I will get to your message as soon as possible. For now, on with the rest of the video.